Recently, we were shown the first ever gameplay of Marvel's Spider-Man 2, which is set to be released in the fall of 2023 on PS5. And from everything we saw in this gameplay video, it's safe to say that Insomniac Games, the team that of course developed the first Spider-Man game, is picking up right where they left off. And from the get-go, the trailer shows off quite a few plot points for Spider-Man 2. Firstly, it looks like there will be a portion of the game where Peter Parker will collab with the symbiote, and if it's one thing that seemingly unites the Spider-Man fanbase, is that we love the black Spider-Man suit. Secondly, Kraven's people look like they'll serve up as cannon fodder throughout, as Kraven himself is focused on his hunt in New York, which lastly leads to there being a focus on the Lizard, aka Dr. Kurt Connors, who usually has a connection with Peter Parker, hence why it looks like both Spider-Man and Miles are doing their best to get to him before Kraven. So even though it looks like the trailer revealed quite a bit in 10 minutes, Peter Parker voice actor Yuri Lowenthal had this to say to IGN.
Some of you said, oh, they showed too much. I assure you, you have seen nothing yet. It is... we've just scratched the surface.
To be honest, I'm not really too fussed about the plot to a degree. Take the first Spider-Man game for example. We all knew from the moment that Dr. Octavius appeared on screen with Peter Parker that down the line he would become Dr. Octopus in the game. But even if we were waiting for that to happen, to me, Insomniac Games really nailed how each character was portrayed in that story, to the point that it was still an emotional roller coaster despite us knowing where the story was going to go. And after how he delivered arguably the best superhero story of a video game we've ever seen, I think it's safe to say that Insomniac has definitely earned the fans' trust with how they'll add Venom, the Black Spider-Man suit, Kraven, and the Lizard all into one story. Plus, who knows how Norman and Harry Osborn will be involved in Spider-Man 2. Beyond the story and characters involved in this game, there have been some other major updates on Spider-Man 2. The map size is set to be 2 times bigger than the first game, and this is mainly due to the game adding Queens and Brooklyn. I'm always cautious when sequels always need to go to town with making their maps bigger than before. Hopefully this doesn't just mean a lot more empty space to swing by, and that Insomniac actually utilizes the larger map size to improve the overall gameplay. Speaking of gameplay, the game director Ryan Smith has confirmed that whilst there isn't any co-op mode, the player is able to freely switch between Peter Parker and Miles Morales at the touch of a button, pretty much what GTA 5 did with their 3 protagonists. After seeing the gameplay so far, I remain very excited about Spider-Man 2. I loved playing the first game, from completing the story to collecting Peter Parker's backpacks. I picked up the Miles Morales DLC stuff, and whilst I found the Tinkerer and the story in general all meh, I really liked Miles' gameplay and abilities. The gameplay style of Miles has a character emphasis on speed and power ability variations compared to Peter Parker, who feels like much more of a brawler and a powerhouse. This is potentially the first superhero series of games that I think can go toe-to-toe with the Batman Arkham series, a series that I absolutely loved to play through back in the day. You look at how Arkham City essentially built on everything that was awesome about Arkham Asylum, and it feels like Insomniac is taking the same approach to their own superhero franchise. Ever since Endgame, and besides the release of the Batman and the Boys, my interest in the superhero genre is definitely at an all-time low. However, with Spider-Man 2, I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. I don't care what anyone says, but when it comes to superheroes, their backstory, their abilities, supporting characters and villains, nobody comes close to Batman and Spider-Man. These are the 2 characters to me that are just on another level compared to everyone else from all other superhero universes. And that's why I'm excited for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. I love exploring the Spider-Man universe and the obstacles that a relatable character like Peter Parker has to go through and overcome. I can't lie, after this I have zero intention of doing any videos on Spider-Man 2 before its release unless something big happens. I want to go into this game with as little knowledge as possible, so I ain't going to be breaking down every bit of news and video that is released for this game. I simply cannot wait to play it for the first time. Let me know down in the comments what you're looking forward to the most, and also 96% of all my viewers aren't subscribed to the channel, so please consider quickly subscribing if you haven't already. Catch you in the next video. Peace.